Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back, it's Subodhi Technoboy, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up this Pioneer AV receiver. Well, in the last video of this receiver, that was a review and a setup video, but in that video the setup was not in detail, so I'm going to show you in this video in detail, and I'm going to tell you as much as I can to make it easier for you to understand, because nowadays the advanced level receivers all come with automatic calibration, so you don't need to worry about anything. You just connect the MACC mic and start the button, and the device does the job itself. Let's set all the things up. But these entry-level receivers, you have to do the setup manually. Well, still many people use this entry-level receiver just like me, so I'm gonna help them if anyone need it. So let's do it. First of all, let's turn the receiver on. You can see the volume 35, and here comes the display. Phase DVD. DVD is the input connections, and the PL2 and the SP1 is DVD A, and the HDMI is blinking, and it will keep blinking until you connect and turn on the HDMI device. When you connect and turn on HDMI device, then it will stop blinking, and here you'll get a red light, that is the indication of HDMI. So now let's take a look at the remote control. You can see there is the home menu button, and here this is the audio parameter button. So this is the menu button, the home menu button. Here you'll find all the stuff for setup and the basic things, and here you'll find the additional audio features. So first of all, let's press this button. Okay, here it comes, speaker setup, and then you go down in assign APD, it's the auto power down, then HDMI setup. All these features are there. Now in the speaker setup, we go enter, and then speaker setup. Here you'll find speaker setup, X over, channel level, and speaker distance. So first of all, let me tell you that you just set your speaker wherever you want, all the five speakers and the subwoofer, and you measure the distance of all the speakers from your listening position, and you note it down. Here you do it using a measuring tape of meter, and then I hope you can see the remote control. First you go to the distance, and here press enter. First you'll find L, C for center, R right, SR surround right, SL surround left, and SW is the subwoofer. So according to your measurement, you just put it here by pressing the right button. You can see it will increase 2.5, 0.6 is the M for the meter, and just like that. And you can see mine 2.2. Okay, so center is 3.4. Just like that, you can increase this way like this, or decrease like this, and you set all the things. All the speakers, surround left, surround right, subwoofer. And one more thing is, you can keep the distance a bit more than the actual distance you measure with your tape. It depends on your ears. You gotta hear the sound and then you can decide. Well, then return, you go back, the speaker distance, and go down, speaker setup, and go to speaker setup. So the speaker front is small, center is small, and surround small, subwoofer yes. Okay, now for front speaker you can select a small or large by pressing this button. Hope you can see that, this button. If you have large speakers or front speakers, then you can keep it as a large, or if you have small speakers, then small. And in center you can turn that off, see, no, and it goes a button, small, no, small, no, small. And for surround you can also select small or no. If you select no, there will be no sound coming out from your surround speakers. So select small, subwoofer yes, that's it. Front speaker small, center small, surround small, that's it. Now return. Okay, now go down, speaker setup, and go down X over. This is your crossover frequency for the subwoofer. You can select it by pressing this button and increase it to 200, or you can decrease it to 50. That's it. And it is a better option. I'm using it. Again, go back. Now the channel level. Here you can see T tone, T for test tone is manual, or you can select automatically. If you select automatically and you press it, it will make sound. Hope you can hear that. Okay, subwoofer didn't make sound because my subwoofer is off now. So here you can select it, it's manual, and then press enter. Now it will make sound from left channel, starting from left channel. Now you can move to center, pressing that button, then right, then surround right, surround left, and subwoofer, which is off now, and then left. And here you can increase the level, which you can see it's at 5 now, and increase it by pressing this button. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. Up to 15, okay, you can set the level like that. But here you need to set the level of left and the right same. Like here, right is 5 and the left is also 5, you can see. And the center a bit more like 6, because the center speaker deliver the dialogue mostly, that's why. And then keep the surround speakers a bit lower than the front speakers, but you need to depends on your ears how you hear the sound. It must not be louder than the front speakers. So I kept it at 4, surround right and surround left. You gotta keep it, the surround left and right, at the same level. and this is the subwoofer. It's at 10 now because I was listening to music. So that's it. And now turn. So the speaker setup is done. Hope you understood. And now let me tell you one more thing. You can change your speaker levels anytime by pressing these buttons, this 3, 6, 9 and the enter button. 6 is for selecting one by one all the channels, and 9 for increasing the level, and the enter for reducing the level. See the left, center, right, surround right, surround left, subwoofer, and now you can press enter. See the level is reducing, and you can press the 9 to increase the level. It's like this. It's very easy. You can do it anytime like you are watching movies or anything. You don't need to go to the setup and do all this stuff like that. And here the bass and the treble, these two works only for the front speakers. Okay, and now let's check the HDMI setup. You press the home menu button again and go down, inner sign, OPD, HDMI setup, press enter. If the ARC is off, you can turn it on. If you know the ARC, the audio return channel that can turn the receiver on when it's connected to your TV ARC, and here it's turned off. So that's it. And now this button, you can see that audio parameter button. Just press that. Here you'll find so many audio features like sound delay. You need that. MO off. When you're listening to audio, movie or whatever at night, you can turn it on. It will balance the level automatically. So then the sound retriever on, and then this is the channel, and this is the phase PCM which is on. You'll see the phase level over here, tiny one. Okay, and then go down. DRC auto, it's a dynamic range compressor, I think, which controls the higher level of sound and the lower level of sound and balance it. Hope you can understand, like a very low level of sound, like it's been falling on the floor like that, or like a big explosion which is a huge sound, huge level of sound. So it balances those high and lows like that. So you can keep it at auto, and then LFE, don't need that. Don't need that. Now HDMI, here HDMI setup, you need to select the amp or HDMI through. If you press HDMI, if you select HDMI through, the audio source coming from your HDMI device, it will go through this device to your TV or projector or whatever. But you need this device to amplify your sound from HDMI. You need to select HDMI amp like that. So you can use it with your TV using HDMI. You can see the video in the TV, but the audio will come from this Pioneer receiver. And then audio dealer, we don't need that. Center wide 0, dimension 0, panorama. Here is the panorama, is the nice setting which you need. You need to keep the panorama on always. You wouldn't find this setting in any other mode. You'll find it only on the Dolby PL2 music mode. You can see music here. You only, when you set as Dolby PL2 music, then you'll find this panorama features here. You just turn it on and the dimension will be 0. Keep it on 0, and center wide also 0. The default center wide stays as 3 or 1 or 2 or 3, I think. If you keep that, the voice of your center speaker will distribute among the front speakers like that. So you just keep it as 0. The voice will come from the center speakers mostly. And here is the LC standard surround, auto surround, whatever it is. This button will give you a Dolby Music, PL2, Dolby PL2 Game, a Neo 6 Cinema, Neo 6 Music, stereo and stereo ALC, and the Dolby Pro Logic, and the Dolby Pro Logic 2 movie. That's it. You can select any of these features by pressing this button, ALC, and advanced surround, like echo button here. You'll get so much rock pop, preset effect, which I don't like, so I just keep Dolby PL2, movie for movie and music for music. So that's it. That's the basic setup of this Pioneer AV receiver, and hope I was able to explain all the stuff you need to know, and hope it's gonna help you. And if you have any question, you can ask me in the comments below, and I'll try to answer you. So that's it, guys. That's all for today. Hope you're gonna like the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.